Date is December 30th. This is just a vlog off the rip. I don't even have my tripod with me. I just decided I would film a little bit because I'm in the city. I don't know when I'm gonna be in the city again. Sometime in the new year, obviously, but I don't really come to the city. I thought I would just get some more footage. Why not? I have nothing better to do. On my way home, I actually need to put some money on my Metro card because I most certainly do not have any on here. So bear. All right, and we're off. I haven't been here in a minute. I feel like the last time I was here, I was coming from New Jersey. My fingers are freezing. I don't know why he started coming down the stairs when I started coming down the stairs. That was weird. Look at my hands. Freezing. Frigid. 2 minutes. You guys can't see that. Hey 2021! Happy New Year, everyone! Hey! Start spreading the news. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. This is my last New Year's in New York. Hey, what's up, my energies? Happy New Year! Happy New Year. Bottles on deck. ASMR. Do you guys watch Kelly Stamps? I'm like low-key obsessed with her. Not obsessed with her, but like I really like Kelly Stamps. I think she's funny. She's very like odd and like quirky, and I think she's dope. But yes, Happy New Year. Can y'all see that? It is 2021 officially. It is January 1st. You have a clean slate, a fresh start, a new beginning. Let's make this year a great one. One for the books in the most positive ways only. I'm just popping in to wish you all a Happy New Year. I'm excited. New Year's Eve is my favorite holiday. So I'm always like amped to start a new year and start fresh and, you know, work on manifesting and, you know, bringing to life everything that I have in mind for my year, for the next few years, because I'm always thinking way ahead, but everything that I want to accomplish pretty much. So I hope you guys have been thinking of your things that you want to accomplish and making sure that you ain't telling everybody and ain't mama what you working on this year. Keep it on the hush hush. I don't know why I made that noise, because if it's quiet, why would it be? Keep it on the hush hush. Yeah, man. I got my New Year gear on. Every year I try to buy glasses. So this is the thing. Like I said, New Year's Eve is my favorite holiday, right? So every year I try to buy some type of New Year's Eve celebration paraphernalia, right? The first time I bought it was maybe 2 years ago. I think I bought like the 2018, 2019 glasses, right? It had to be 2018. So I bought the 2018 glasses for New Year's Eve, and I was amped, and I took my picture. Every year I do the same thing, right? Sort of, kind of. So, but every year I'm late. Like I'm literally looking for those those glasses the day of. Like I need it for that night, for New Year's Eve, and I'm looking for it at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Like Of course, all the glasses are sold out. Now that I know for sure that the glasses are always the first thing to go in terms of like New Year's Eve paraphernalia, I'm going to be on it next year. Next year, I'm definitely going to get my glasses early. I'm going to get my 2022 glasses early. You heard? Like, not going to play any games because I bought this and I can actually use this, you know, obviously it just says Happy New Year. It doesn't have a specific year on it. So I can use it again next year. But I like the glasses. The glasses do things for me. But obviously I'm not the only one because they're always sold out by the time I decide to go and get a pair. So I learned my lesson for sure. And usually I only pay like $1 or $2 at most for the glasses. This was $5, you know, off the street in Brooklyn. It was $5. I did see some light up glasses. I don't really need the light up. I just either want them to be paper or glitter. But I saw some light up ones and they were like $8. I'm like, I'm not paying $8 for those glasses for 1 year. So I bought this. It doesn't have a year on it. I can reuse it. That's how you bargain. I know it looks a little messy behind me. I did clean up to an extent. I mean, it's clean. It's clean in here. I'm looking at the, it's clean in here. It just looks a little cluttered. This is another thing, right? So before the new year hit, like you all know, I'm in the process of moving. And so I was thinking to myself, well, I already knew I'm not taking everything with me. I knew I wasn't going to take the big pieces with me. So I'm not taking my dresser. I'm not taking this desk. I'm not taking my bed. None of this big stuff is going with me when I leave. I'm either going to sell it or just toss it. What's also been on my mind is like, just leave everything. Like, I just want to leave everything and start fresh. I watched the Kelly Stamps video. And she was talking about how minimalism helped cure her depression, right? And so I was like, okay, that's dope. Never thought of it for that reason. I just more so thought of minimalism or a minimalist lifestyle in terms of just not wanting clutter. And when I moved into this apartment, I told myself, I'm going to be a minimalist. I'm not going to have that much stuff. And I don't have that much stuff in this room. I really don't. But I still feel like there's a lot of clutter. Like if you look at my desk right now, there's a lot of stuff on this desk. I don't want to say I'm a pack rat or a hoarder, but I'm like teetering on that line where it's like, I don't want to really throw much away. I get into these fits, right? Where it's like, I'm cleaning and I'm like, I don't need this. I'm just going to throw it away. But I also get into these fits where I'm like, no, these flowers, like, I need to keep these flowers because they came from a birthday party. No, I don't need these. I mean, I love sunflowers, but I do not need these flowers for anything. So why do I have them? So that's why I'm like, yo, do some research on this whole minimalist lifestyle, because it really is a lifestyle. And I've been watching a couple of YouTube videos on people who are trying to adapt to that lifestyle. And a lot of them have very simple homes. I know this one guy did a tour. I don't remember what his name is on YouTube. He actually did he moved. So one was from like 2 years ago maybe, and then there's a more recent video from like 6 months ago. But both homes pretty much are very simple. He had a couch, you know, a little table in his living room, a TV, some speakers. He didn't have many appliances in his kitchen, his bed. He had a desk in his room. In the first video, he had a desk in the room that he made when he was like 12 or something, he said. And he'd had it all those years. There's a trick to being a minimalist, right? Or living a lifestyle of minimalism. Each of the videos that I watched, like the Kelly Stamps video, the video with the young man that I'm talking about, and then there was another video. You spend money on the things that you know that you want to last for a long time, if that makes sense. So for example, in his first video, he made the desk that he had in his room, but I think he said he spent over $1,000 on his mattress. And that was because he had a history of like back problems. So he would put out the big bucks when it was really, really like important, or it was really something that he wanted to be quality. The speakers that were in his living room, he spent, you know, hundreds of dollars, but then his couch was like $400. And you know, couches can be like $1,000, $2,000. So there's like there's small little caveats to being a minimalist. Like, yes, you don't have too much stuff in your home, but you do have quality things. And then I also started looking into ethical and sustainable clothing, because that's another thing that I can't even say her name enough. That's another thing that Kelly Stamps mentioned in her videos, because she's a minimalist. So she has like 12 outfits. I'm like, 12 what? Because I like to shop. I like to buy clothes. I'm not really a shoe person, oddly enough, but I like to buy clothes. All of her clothing was ethical. All of her clothing was sustainable. So it's quality pieces that are going to last a long period of time, but you're going to spend a little bit more money on them. And that's what I was getting at. Like, ethical, sustainable clothing tends to be more expensive. Yes, there's longevity in the pieces, but you're going to pay for that, especially if it's ethical, because they're sourcing it from certain places. It's not like you're getting something off, I don't want to name any names, but it's not like you're getting something that's cheaply made that's going to be cheap, because it's cheaply made. It's made in a sweatshop somewhere. Bro, like, I get it, but also I don't know if I want to pay $50 for a t-shirt. Like, I get it. I totally get it. It's going to last forever and ever and ever, but it's $50 for a t-shirt. I don't know. We'll see. But I really am interested in looking into, more ethical clothing options, because it's not only just about, having a piece that's going to last a long time, but it's also about how it's made. It's also about helping save the planet. I do try to recycle, or I do recycle for the most part. But I'm not like some super green, aside from the hair. I can't sit here and say that I'm on the front lines of like telling people to recycle and to do this and to, you know what I'm saying? I can't say that. I'm not a tree hugger, quote unquote. In recent years, I think I have been becoming a lot more conscious of the way that I treat the planet. I think we all should be at this point. Yes, it was something biological, but I don't know. I just think that it was an example of Mother Earth like, listen, y'all got one more time to play with me. I'm gonna show you. So I'm definitely doing my research on minimalism. I'm doing my research on ethical and sustainable clothing. Yeah, when I move, I don't want to take all this stuff with me. I just don't. I really, really want to move it. It sounds crazy, but I kind of just want to move into the apartment with nothing and start from scratch. Like, it's almost like people that rebrand themselves, rebrand their pages or whatever. Like, I just want to start fresh. I want a blank canvas, and I want to say, this is how I'm starting over. I will definitely keep you guys updated on how that stuff is going, because I think it's interesting. It's almost like it just came out of thin air. I mean, it didn't really come out of thin air because I was watching a video, but it was like a revelation. It was kind of like a revelation, like, yo, you really don't need all this stuff. Like, you could get rid of all of this stuff and you'll be fine. Like, 12 outfits is not that bad. I'm laughing because saying it sounds crazy. What am I gonna do with my shoes? Like, what am I gonna have, like 2 pairs of shoes? I don't know. I mean, I'm not really a shoe person, but I do like to have options. And I think that's what trips a lot of us up. The fact that we like to have options. I'm always ordering things from Amazon, right? I rarely shop in stores anymore. I'm always ordering clothes from different little boutiques here and there and all this type of stuff, because I like to have options. I think I can speak for a lot of women when I say, like, I'll buy something. For example, I'll buy something to wear on vacation, and I may not wear that outfit, so I'll keep it. But then when I go on vacation the next time, I'm still buying more clothes, because I'm like, I need new clothes. I need new clothes. And I don't wear everything. There's stuff in my closet right now that I have not worn at all. I've had pieces sit in my closet for a year, 2 years, and I've never worn them. That's ludicrous. Like, why do I need that? I don't need that. It's a waste. I'm trying to just only have what I really, really need. And I think that right there also is a form of freedom. I know in one of my videos I mentioned travel is a form of freedom to me, or it's an expression of freedom. I also think not having a lot of stuff is an expression of freedom as well. Just being able to kind of pick up and go. I think those two things go hand in hand, right? Not having too much stuff in your space, just being able to pick up what you need and go. If I want to hop on a flight, I can hop on a flight. If I want to, you know what I mean? Like, I think those two things really do go hand in hand. And maybe that's why it's making sense to me now at this point, because I'm realizing that I really do love traveling. I want to be able to just go. I don't want to have all of this stuff, all this baggage that I'm carrying around with me. But yeah, I'm rambling. I think I'm done. So yes, Happy New Year to all of you. Let's make 2021 the greatest.